Yo, what's up guys? It's King Sean here, back with another video, and in today's video, I will be talking about why I feel like Samuel Cosmi does deserve a contract extension, and the Commanders should get an extension done with him as soon as they can. So, if you guys are new to my channel, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm on the 4K subs. If you could hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so Samuel Cosmi, he was one of the best guards in the NFL this past season, but we're going to get there in a second. Let's talk about what he did for us. First of all, Nick Ackridge, after the season, he had PFF's top 3 graded players. He made a tweet on this. On Washington's offense for the 2023 season, minimum 100 snaps. Sam Cosmi had an 80.6 grade. Brian Robinson Jr. had a 75.3 grade. And Terry McLaurin had a 75.1 grade. So Sam Cosmi, only guy that had an 80 or higher grade, which is very impressive. You can see, You can see, just based off the PFF grade, how good Sam Cosmi was. But not only that, but Sam Cosmi, he made the PFF's top 101 players in football for 2023. He was ranked at 98. He allowed 1 sack all season, which is super impressive, and had an 80.9 run blocking grade. That is great. And then, like I said, he ranked 98th. He had a 71.4 true pass blocking grade, 7th highest, 80.6 overall grade, 4th highest among all guards in the NFL, and like I said, 1 sack allowed, 80.9 run blocking grade. So, hey man, PFF seemed to love Sam Cosmi, and throughout the season, I'm pretty sure this was posted. Well, actually, yeah, throughout the season, he had an 82.1 PFF grade. That was 4th among all guards. So PFF, they absolutely adored Sam Cosmi last season, and it makes sense. I mean, if you just watched our game, Sam Cosmi was really our only great offensive lineman last season. Charles Leno Jr., he struggled a bunch. Nick Gates, he was absolutely terrible. Andrew Wiley, he was really bad throughout most of the season. I mean, I guess you could say as the season, gone on, or like late in the season, he got a little bit better, but not by much, to be honest. So Sam Cosmi was really our only great offensive lineman. And, I feel like Sam Cosmi has all-pro level talent. It's just that, the rest of the offensive line sucks. I mean, we added Nick Allegretti this year, Tyler Biotish, Brandon Coleman, re-signed Corin Lucas. So hopefully, our offensive line plays better, because I feel like if they play better, Sam Cosmi will get that same recognition. I feel like he's a very underrated offensive lineman, very underrated guard in the NFL right now, because he doesn't get that same recognition as other guys do, like Chris Lindstrom, Landon Dickerson, Quentin Nelson, Zach Martin, Jonah Jackson. So once he gets that same recognition, I feel like he will make the Pro Bowl. He could potentially make an All-Pro, in the future. We'll see, but I definitely feel like he can make the Pro Bowl this season if the O-line plays better and if he continues, to play at a very elite level. Okay, so PFF put out a list a couple of weeks ago, and they were basically ranking different positions like quarterback, wide receiver. I think they went through all positions besides obviously special teams. They ranked their guards, their top 32 guards in the NFL, and Sam Cosmi came in at 3. That is super, super impressive, only behind Chris Lindstrom and Joe Thuney. And yeah, I mean, you could call it a hot take, but I don't think it's a hot take at all. Sam Cosmi, like I said, he didn't get that same recognition as other guys did last year because of poor offensive line play overall. He was our only great offensive lineman last year, good to great offensive lineman last year. He has Pro Bowl talent, all-pro talent. Sam Cosmi, he is a beast in the run game. He's a very good pass blocker. He even said, once the season ended, actually, I'm pretty sure the day after the season ended, he wanted us to run the ball more. Brian Robinson, he was averaging, I think 4 point something yards per carry this past season. I know against the Bills in week 3, he had like 7 carries for 70 yards. I'm sorry, no, 10 carries for 70 yards, averaging 7 yards a carry, but we only gave him the ball 10 times. I mean, that's just ridiculous. When your running back's averaging 7 yards a carry and you only give him the ball 10 times, I mean, come on now. You can see why Cosmi and even other guys wanted to run the ball more throughout the season. I mean, you can't just Eric Bieniemy, he had Hal throwing the ball 40 to 50 times per game. I mean, that's just not it. Our identity, let's just be honest real quick. Our identity has been running the ball over the past couple of seasons now. Brian Robinson Jr., He's great at running the ball. He really picked it up. Like, I feel like the Falcons game last year, not last year, in 2022 is when the Falcons game is when he really got it going, and then he picked it up this past season. He would have had over 1,000 rushing yards if he didn't miss some time due to injury late in the season, and if we ran the ball more with him. So I feel like Brian Robinson, he should reach 1,000 yards this season, but we shall see. But yeah, Sam Cosmi was absolutely right. We should have ran the ball more this season. Unfortunately, we didn't. So hopefully Cliff Kingsbury, realizes that running the ball, we are really good at running the ball with Brian Robinson. Obviously, we got Austin Eckler too, Chris Rodriguez. We have to run the ball way more. So yeah, Sam Cosmi, PFF ranked him as the third best guard in the league. I feel like he deserves that. I mean, even if you feel like he doesn't deserve 3, maybe top 10 at the very least, but I feel like he could catapult all the way up to top 5 or top 3 after this season. Alright, so why should we really pay Cosmi? Obviously, just talked about how he's a great guard, an up-and-coming guard in the NFL, one of the best in the game right now, but also is because the value guards are getting. Guards are getting paid now. Landon Dickerson this offseason, he got $21 million a year extension from the Eagles. I think 4-year, $84 million total value. So guards are getting paid. Chris Lindstrom, he got $20.5 million the previous year. Quentin Nelson and Robert Hunt, they're getting $20 million a year. Zach Martin, he's getting 18. Jonah Jackson, 17. Ellington Jenkins, 17. And the list just goes down and down. So we have to pay Cosmi down because there's gonna be other guards that are gonna want to be paid, and they're gonna come with a high price tag. The highest paid guard in the NFL right now is Landon Dickerson. Cosmi might even cross Landon Dickerson in terms of APY, average per year money. He might pass that 21 mil. I feel like right now his range is probably 16, 17 to 20, $21 million. And paying him right now will be good because, you get him out of the way, and then in a couple years from now, the contract wouldn't even look too big. He will probably maybe even be like the 5th, 6th, maybe 7th highest paid guard in a couple years from now because of all the other guards that are going to get paid. So paying him now, gets, that out of the way, and we get to lock up one of our best players on the roster right now. So that is really it for today's video. Comment down below whether or not you guys would extend Sam Cosmi right now. Do you guys want to, just give him an extension right now, or wait until after the season? Give him another season to, prove that, okay, he's really this elite level guard. He can do it consistently season to season and not just for one season. On the road to 4K subs, if you could hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, it's been King Sean, and I'm out. Peace.